Did you obviously started in basketball? Like that was your sport growing up. Do you have a bit of a love relationship that way? You would have Jordan as well. You love the game.
Love basketball. Yeah, but like basketball was everything. Like up until I got drafted. Like even that year of league, basketball was my absolutely everything.
Basketball top, and then underneath was your waffle. W. Well, it wasn't waffle W at that stage, but that's what it is now. Yeah. Wow, interesting. So were you aiming to go college or anything like that?
Yeah, aimed to go college, and then was talking to a few colleges and had like fractured my back a couple times, which then just like
vertebrae.
Like a stressy. Stressy. Yeah. So
lower back.
one of them was like impact. I don't know. It was at that age where it's like where you get your mum to come along to the doctors with you, and the doctor's like, "What's wrong with you?" And you're like, you look to your mum like, "Can you answer?" So like, mum would know what it's all called. But I heard it was my last year of state basketball, so like representing WA, and I was captain of the team that year, and it was a scratchy WA Metro who I was playing for versus WA Country. And I went up for a layup, came down pretty hard, like just uneven on my feet, and felt something really sore.
In your back?
Kept playing, yeah.
Weird.
Kept playing, got like fouled, and then just like came down uneven.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Felt really sore, kept playing, went over, played, like just left it, went over, played basketball, and was like so sore, like near bloody crawling off the court.
Really?
So sore. Played like one of the games I could only play about, I think 10 minutes, played half a game against Big Country. I reckon I maybe played 1 or 2 full games, and it was like through pain. So really struggled. And then came back, that turned into like a PARS defect.
Yeah. Ooh.
So like that's just there now. It took me a while to figure out how to like strengthen that and stuff. That gave me a lot of grief even into my first few years of AFL, because it would just spasm and it was just so sore. And then 6 months later after I did that, just a stress fracture on the other side, same level. So that, which was knocked me more on my ass. That was the sort of like laying in bed trying to sleep. If you move the slightest bit, agony, like where the first one I kept going, and that's why I turned into PARS, which was stupid. But the second one, that was like, I struggled with that one a bit more.
Right, and that was right in that period of getting drafted?
My last year of school. Not getting drafted, but looking for a college. My last year of school, and then obviously no colleges are going to take a chance on someone who's, they're back twice in the last year and, an international player. So, is what it is.
So as soon as that was out of the question, would you just throw yourself into footy? Did you expect to go?
No, because we'd heard that the draft was going to be, I think we heard it was going to be 2022. I thought 2021. That's what they were originally saying, that the AFL Women's the draft was going to be the first one.
Oh, wow.
And then it got moved forward.
Yeah, right.
Or was it 2020? Or maybe 2020. I can't remember, but it was a few years. Like, they moved it forward really quick. So I was still focused on getting back to basketball, trying to play SBL down at Willerton.
Yeah, okay. So you just
play basketball and
play basketball here.
Yep, play basketball here. And like, if I could try and play WNBL or something, but then just footy sort of took over. They said the draft was happening and it all went from there.
Yeah, and then, so that draft, did you get call up from Collingwood? Did they say, we want you, or that is kind of...
Webbo.
Because obviously, yep.
Yeah, Webbo was got asked to go over and coach the Collingwood's midfield. Yep. And so she asked me to come over with her. She said, do you want to come play for Collingwood? And I was like, shit. I was like, I didn't think that I was a chance to get drafted. Like, I hadn't focused on footy. It hadn't been a priority of mine. It was like I was going to try for it, but I didn't think I'd get there because there was a lot of older girls that were a lot better than me. You know what I mean? Like, I was pretty lucky. I think I was one of the youngest, like, to get drafted that year. I was very lucky to do so, and it's because Webbo saw something in me. So I've got a lot to thank her for.
What was it that you saw? What do you think that you saw?
I think, I played footy when I was a junior, and I was kicking that and loved it, and was competitive against the boys as well. It's not like I was just there to run around. I was always competitive and worked hard, and then so I think she sort of just saw me as quite a natural footballer.
Yeah, right.
So through youth girls and stuff like that. I played 2 years of youth girls before league, and was, I had brought a couple of mates down with me, and we'd always usually run amok a little bit. It was, there'd always be a few girls who had never played before and were just doing it because they loved it. And then there was a few of us that just knew how to play. So I think she probably watched me play that, and then from there, played that year of league, and did as much as I could. And
do you feel like as well, your old man obviously has good knowledge, and your brother played waffle level as well. Did that help you as you were younger? Because obviously,
I like to think that I have a pretty good view of the game, and that that I have a good knowledge of the game, and that's something that I will